In the book of Exodus, Moses encounters the burning bush, and God gives Moses extremely crazy powers. He's got all these miracles he can do with his staff, like turn into a snake and parting water and turning his hand dead and bringing it back and, blocking out the sun. And it's all these crazy things that Moses has the power to do. And even with all that power, we don't see Moses being ready to go and make a change. Moses is terrified. He is filled with his own insecurities and inadequacies, and he's just not willing to do it. In a similar way, we have Peter in the New Testament, who is also filled with self-doubt and then sometimes a little too much confidence, and he's a mess. And what we see is Peter also is given powers by Christ to go and raise the dead and heal people and cast out demons. And even though both of them are given these extraordinary abilities, both of them still are unable to make change originally. And in modern stories, we have things like Peter Parker in the Spider-Man, and he's given the powers of the spider, but he doesn't become Spider-Man when he gets the powers. He becomes Spider-Man when Ben Parker dies, and I know that's fiction and that's silly, but I've been thinking a lot about this idea of, we've been given the Spirit of God. We've been given the blood of Jesus. And on top of that, he's wired us with unique strengths and personalities and endurance. And I keep thinking, maybe we've been given our powers by him. Maybe we've been equipped by him. And maybe we're in the same boat as these other guys where you've been handed it and now it's time to figure out what you're going to do with it. And in order for that change to happen, you have to let God meet you where you are. He meets Moses where he is and gives Moses some agency in the conversation by letting Moses bring his brother and his sister with him. He meets Peter out on the boat a second time and eats with him and challenges him and gives him an opportunity to redeem himself, I think we got to let him meet us where we are and be willing to believe that he can use us to change the world.